Hi everyone, Stacy Whiter here on behalf of Campus Mortgage with a three-part video series for you on how to fight mortgage fraud schemes. Now just a quick reminder before we get started, this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered legal advice or used in place of Fannie Mae guidelines. Also, this video was issued on August 29th, 2017, and the information contained in this video is subject to change without notice. So here's some interesting statistics on mortgage fraud. The Mortgage Application Fraud Risk Index is up 3.9%. Now this is according to a CoreLogic 2016 fraud report, and that's up from Q2 of 2015 to Q2 of 2016. So the trends are going up. Also, 12,718 mortgage applications were estimated to have some level or some indication of fraud. So it's definitely something that we all need to be aware of, anyone involved in the mortgage process. So let's take a look at some common fraud schemes. Here's what we're going to look at over this three-part series. Heir loans, double sale, property flips, Ponzi investment club, or chunking schemes, buy and bail, non-arm's length short sale, affinity fraud, and reverse occupancy. So let's start off by talking about heir loans. An heir loan is a loan to a straw buyer or a non-existent buyer for a property that does not exist. Here are some characteristics to look out for. There may be no real estate agent involved. Mortgage payments are made by an entity instead of the actual borrower. Common payer among loan is involved in the scheme. Common mailing address among the loan is used in the scheme as well. And you may be able to independently validate the chain of title. And usually this is done when a lender is in financial distress. So those are some common characteristics to look for in an heir loan scheme. Next, let's take a look at a double sale. So a double sale occurs when one mortgage note is sold to multiple investors. Here are the characteristics. The mailing address is not the borrower's address. The mortgage payments are made by an entity instead of the borrower. There are two mortgages recorded on the same property. The mortgage is not recorded in a first lien position. And two notes may be identical except for the signatures, or one may be a color copy. And again, this may be a situation where the lender is in financial distress. Property flip. So illegal property flipping occurs when a property is purchased and resold quickly at an artificially inflated sales price using an artificially and fraudulent inflated appraisal. Here are some characteristics. The property was maybe recently in foreclosure or at an REO sale at a lower price. Typically involves a naive borrower or straw buyers. The seller may have recently acquired title or is acquiring title in the subject transaction. A lot of times there's no real estate agent involved in the transaction. And the appraiser may frequently use other property flips as comparables, so definitely a warning sign there. And another thing to look for is the owner is listed on the appraisal and or the title does not match the seller on the contract. And for refinance transaction, it may be used to pay off private or short-term financing. All right, everyone, that's part one of the three-part series. Thanks so much for watching. For more tips and videos, please visit campusmortgage.org and look for their weekly mortgage video tips designed for all mortgage professionals, including underwriters, loan officers, processors, closers, and post-closers. Have a great day. We'll see you next time.